Welcome back, iCyber golfers. I have a pretty cool little setup for you today. So I am actually going to play one golf course, Doral the Blue Monster. However, I'm going to play every hole from a different launch monitor on a different piece of software. So I'm going to start off with the SkyTrak. I'm going to play hole number 1 at Doral Blue Monster. Then I'm actually going to play hole number 2 from Doral Blue Monster on GSPro. Then I'll play hole number 3, Doral Blue Monster on Awesome Golf. And then I'll finish hole number 4 with the Rapsodo courseware of the Doral Blue Monster course. And I'll go sequentially through that sequence until I get to hole number 18. So what that's going to do is it's going to give you a little bit, or a lot actually, of exposure to the launch monitors, the software, and just how they actually present all the telemetry that they're picking up from their sensors to present you in this simulated golf world. So excited to do this. I'm going to record it continuously. I'll go back and edit it so it looks like it's sequential, but just want to do something different for you all today, and this is what I thought of, and let's get it done. So let me get Doral Blue Monster loaded up on my SkyTrak software. So we're going to go to Course Play. We're going to View All. We're going to go ahead and type in Doral. We're going to select Blue Monster, and then we're going to do a custom setup. So I did write them down here just so I didn't get them confused. So we're going to play holes 1, 5, 9, 13, and 17. So those are going to make up the representation of the simulated golf using the SkyTrak launch monitor with the SkyTrak software, the course play software by ForeSight, from my gaming computer. So let's go ahead and hit next. We're going to leave the same course conditions. We're going to play from the silver tee, so I'm going to write that down just for my own well-being. 5280. Then we'll see what the rest of it looks like. So here we go. Going to tee off Doral the Blue Monster. This is a pretty fun course. I've played it before. Really like the graphics again. This is being presented to you from the SkyTrak software running on the gaming computer. So I'm just going to do my navigation with the keyboard to try to get our 160, 170 yard marker. Move the mouse out of the way and let's hit this 6-iron. So we're going to start off with the 6-iron. See if we can get it down there into play. See where we go from there. So this is Doral, the Blue Monster, hole number 1, par 5, 379 yards, presented to you on the SkyTrak launch monitor, on the SkyTrak software by ForeSight. Let's go, course play. It's a great 6-iron to get it started. Did come across it slightly, so it's going to tail over into the woods. And we're going to play it from there. So I'm going to try to not take any mulligans, just so we can keep this continuous. And if we get ourselves into issues, we have to get ourselves out. So we'll play shot number 2. Going to actually aim it away from the trees, probably down this little line right here. Not going to aim to reach it there. This seems like a good line to play. 186 yards. I think we'll go ahead and stick with the, we'll take the 5-iron so we can see if we can get it down there a little further. So we're going to take the 5-iron. Hole number 1, shot number 2. Choke up just a little so I can hopefully get it in the sweet spot. 5-iron. It's a solid 5-iron. It's going to clear the trees. It's going to stay right of the bunkers. And now we'll be chipping onto the green from there. Again, that was my second shot on a par 5. So pretty good. Okay, that leaves us 85 yards. Plays like 87, but out of the rough. Let's just go ahead and call that, 90, 95. We'll go with that. For that shot, we'll go ahead and play an approach wedge. And we're going to give it probably a 3/4 swing. Try to land it up there on the green somewhere. So we're looking for a 2-putt. So we want to get on the green. We're looking for a 2-putt just so we can hopefully maintain par. Hole number 1, shot number 3, this par 5. It's a good shot. Great line. See if we got it there. I think we're going to be just on the green as long as it doesn't spin off, and we're going to be good. So that's going to maintain par on hole number 1. This is hole number 2, Doral the Blue Monster, provided to you by SkyTrak launch monitor, and GSPro is the sim golf software. This is a par 4, 344 yards. So let's go ahead and set up our expected first shot. I think we will try to target a 3-wood to see if we can get it out there 200 yards. Hopefully we can avoid the bunker, but if not, we just got to do what we got to do. All righty. So this is GSPro, Doral the Blue Monster. Hole number 2. It's a great 3-wood. Picked it up. We got the cut. It's coming back. Let's see if we stay out of the bunker. Looks like it has some run. We're going to be okay. So, second shot's 144 yards out of the rough. Looks like we're going to have to take an 8-iron to it. See if we can land it up there on the green. Looking for that 2-putt territory. 8-iron. It's a great 8-iron. Looks like it kind of came out to the right slightly, but I think we should be okay. We're going to be on the 2-putt zone. Excellent. So there's a par. Doral Blue Monster, Rapsodo MLM 2 Pro launch monitor, awesome golf simulator software running on my gaming PC. So this is hole number 3. It's a par 4, 310 yards. So let's give it a shot. Looks like we're going to try to play a 6-iron to get us about 170 yards. See where we go from there. 6-iron, awesome golf. Relined my... I am also playing with RPT balls when I play with the Rapsodo, so it does make a difference in terms of reading spin. All right, here we go, 6-iron. Want to get it about 170. Hole number 3, Doral, awesome golf. It's a great 6-iron. It's a great shot. You see the ball tracking. See if we got our 160. I think we are. Yep, and we are in the fairway. 180. Smash that. Okay, let's grab our RPT ball. These are Pro V1s, by the way. So very, very nice ball to hit. This leaves us 122 yards into the pin. That is pitching wedge territory for us. So let's go ahead and get pitching wedge loaded. Alrighty. 122 yards. We want to just land on the green if possible. It's a great pitching wedge on a great line. Let's see if we got it there. Looks like it's tracking. Just over the pin. Nice little checkup. Pin high. We are good. Doral Blue Monster. Hole number 4. The launch monitor is a Rapsodo MLM 2 Pro. The software is Rapsodo's courseware, and the device driving it is my iPad Pro. I believe it's a 13. Has an M4 chip. That's the I guess, most powerful mobile device that I have to make it comparable to the other units. So here we go. Let's get our line. This is a par 3, 162 yards. So we are going to take a 7-iron at it, I believe, to try to get that 160 yards. It's over water. I'm wondering if we should take the 6-iron at it. That'll take us 170-ish. Let's just actually hit this little marker. See what the back of the pin looks like. Yeah, I don't think we're going to lose any sleep if we go long. So we're actually going to just hit a 6-iron into this pin and see where we end up. Alrighty, 6-iron. Doral Blue Monster, hole number 4, par 3, 162 yards. Hit it thin. So let's see if that carries. Oh, we got so lucky. It's going to 3-putt us. Oh, okay, it hung up in the fringe. So it's not going to 3-putt us. We have a chance to chip it. So we need a 19-yard chip to save par. Alrighty, here we go, 19 yards. Let's go. It's a good little chip. See if we got it there. Just ran it through. So that's not going to give us par. We're going to end up with bogey, 2-putt. This is hole number 5. Doral the Blue Monster. SkyTrak launch monitor. SkyTrak software provided by ForeSight. Let's take a 6-iron to get this down there, hopefully 170 yards. Just looking for nice clean contact. Solid contact with some draw on it. Very good. I think I came across it actually, if you see it fading out. Gonna be good though. We reached our 170-yard mark. So this will be shot number 2 into this par 4. $122 yards, up 5. That plays like 127. I think we'll be okay taking a 9-iron. My 9-iron can go 130 yards. We'll just see what happens. 9-iron. Just want to try to get it up on the green. Again, walk away with par if we can. I hit it chunky and I pulled it across my body slightly, but let's see if we got it up there. I think we'll be okay. Sit down. Yes, it's going to sit there, so that's going to give us a par. This is hole number 6 at Doral the Blue Monster. SkyTrak Plus is our launch monitor. GSPro is our sim golf software. It looks like it's a par 4, 389 yards. So let's put a marker out there and see what our first shot's going to be. I think I'm okay playing a 3-wood to try to get us 200 yards. And then we'll see what's left after this. So let's go. We want a good 3-wood off of this tee box. It's a nice 3-wood. Great balance. High cut. Should be in the fairway. Nice little 210-yard drive. It's going to leave us 180 to the pin. So that's going to be a 5-iron for us. Now, it's a par 4. If we're trying to maintain and get par, I think we try to play smart. Don't try to go for it. I think we try to play like a 7-iron to see if we can roll it up just to the front. And then we see where we can go for. That's actually an 8. So I think we play an 8-iron that far. So we're going to take an 8-iron, and then whatever's left is going to be the small little chip, hopefully, onto the green into the gimme circle for hopefully a par. I'm just trying to avoid that bunker. That's my goal. So let's see if we can get this 8-iron down there. It's a great 8-iron on a great line. Got a little bit of draw on it, so should be okay. Yeah, that's the spot I was aiming for with the little rollout. We got our 150 plus. That's going to be a good little distance to chip into, so I'm going to take the 58 degree and see if we can finish it off. .58 degree. Let's go. Looking for a little 23 to 25 yard chip here. See if we got it. Might be too steep. Yeah, we didn't quite get it there. I did like the contact. Ended up getting a bogey on that. I did like the contact. It was really good. This is hole number 7, Doral the Blue Monster. The launch monitor is the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. The software is Awesome Golf, running on the gaming PC. So this is hole number 7, par 4, 386 yards. Looks like we're going to go ahead and just take our 3-wood to see if we can get 200 yards out there. The only thing I'm going to do is aim slightly to the left, just in case we get any kind of fade. All right, we're taking the 3-wood, hole number 7. It's a great 3-wood. We did get the, I hit it straight across. Looks like we're going to land in that bunker. Yeah, we're going to be in the bunker. So we're going to be hitting a shot that's going to have some penalty associated with it. Since this is a par 5, I believe. Par 4. Okay, yeah, we really got to go for it. So 195 yards. I think we're going to try to play this smart. So we only need to get it about 150 to get in front of the pin. So we're going to go ahead and play a 7-iron out of the sand. Again, RPT balls is what we're using. Line them up. So I have already calibrated the MLM2 Pro. So it's actually, if I place my ball on these crosshairs, they're going to be aligned with the MLM2 Pro to capture ball and club data. All right, 7-iron. We want to try to get it about 150 yards if possible, so we can leave ourselves a nice little chip into the green. It's a great 7-iron. Great line. We got it there. We got it down there. Yeah, good 7-iron. Only went 117 yards, but that again is because we had some penalty from the sand. So now, what do we have left to finish this hole? Looks like it's 77 yards. I have my wedge matrix over here, so I'm going to take a glance. And a 70 yard is a full lob wedge, or a 3/4 sand wedge, or a half of a approach wedge. So I'm going to actually take the sand wedge approach, just so I can hopefully come in high and then just drop it low. So here we go. We're going to take a sand wedge with the 3/4 swing, see if we can get it up there. We're looking for this thing to land 70 yards. That's a great sand wedge. Great line. Let's see if we got our number. We got our number. Look at that. 70 yards. So the wedge matrix said I would hit that 70 yards. That was a 3/4 sand wedge. We hit it 70 yards. So that Doral Blue Monster, hole number 8, is a par 5, 442 yards. The launch monitor is the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. The software is the Rapsodo courseware, and the device that's running the software is the iPad Pro 13-inch, I believe. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit a 3-wood out here for our first shot. We're just going to adjust our alignment. Going to aim it this direction. Try to land it just in front of the water with a little bit of fade. 3-wood, try to get it down there. Oh, let me go ahead and switch this map off. And that's our target line. 3-wood. It's a great 3-wood on a great line. We have some some fade coming back. It's going to be nice. 200-yard drive. par 5, so we still can't really make it. So we're going to have to lay up. Let's see where we can lay up. Leave us 100 yards. So about 160. So we're going to go ahead and take a 7-iron and try to get that 160 yards, and then play a approach wedge possibly into the green. So 160 yards is what we're looking for. Certainly want to carry the water. Certainly want to get a good shot. Pure contact. Shot number 2 in this par 5. It's a great shot. It's got some fade, so that's going to take it over to the center of the fairway. Okay, we only carried that 143, but not bad. We carried it over the water. That was the important part. I did catch it on the heel. It's going to leave us 118 yards in. That's going to be a pitching wedge. Pitching wedge into this pin position. So if we can land up there on 3 in the 2-putt zone, we will par this. All right, pitching wedge. It's a great pitching wedge. Straight. We roll it up there. We did. I don't think we made it to the 2-putt zone though, unfortunately. That's okay. That was a good shot. It's going to 3-putt us, I believe. Yeah. This is hole number 9. Running this on Doral, the Blue Monster course. SkyTrak launch monitor. SkyTrak software provided by ForeSight. This is a par 3, 117 yards. We're going to take a pitching wedge at it. A full pitching wedge with pure contact can go 120 yards. That is ample space available for us on the green. Let's make pure contact and get it up on the green for par, hopefully. That's a great pitching wedge on a great line. Is it going to stay on? Just going to stay on. 2-putt us for par. This is hole number 10 at Doral, the Blue Monster. It's the SkyTrak launch monitor running the GSPro software. This looks like it's a par 5, 536 yards, and there is water all along the right side. So we are going to play this strategically. Our first initiative is to get it pretty much down there across this little water. We can hit a fade to bring it back to the fairway. So we're going to have to take our 3-wood. And we're going to have to at least carry that bunker and play some fade to get it back to the fairway. Then we'll see where we are from there. So 3-wood, par 5, hole number 10. It's a great 3-wood. See if we got all the cut on it. Oh, that's kind of going too straight. Did we carry it? Oh, what a great drive. That was a great drive. 217 yards. We carried the edge. That was a perfectly played 3-wood there. So we are going to go we want to leave ourselves about 120 yards, maybe 130. So I'm going to go ahead and play a 6-iron. If I can hit this pure and get us that 160, 170, that will then leave us a 9-iron. So let's go ahead and hit. Oh, not the 9. Yeah, let's hit. Oh, sorry, the 6-iron is what we want to hit next to try to get us there to the 170 something mark. Just looking again for pure contact. Get it there. All right, 6-iron, hole number 10. It's a great 6-iron. I did pull it across my body. Okay, luckily I came across the ball, so it's going to fade back to the fairway. And it's going to work out for us. And that was an absolutely blistered 6-iron. So really dig that. That's going to leave us 118. That's actually going to be a pitching wedge now that we're going to be hitting into the green. So let's go with the pitching wedge. into the green. I'm actually, again, just to be safe, I don't need to attack that pin. I'm just going to aim a little bit to the right. 2-putt would be great. I just want to land on the green if possible with this pitching wedge. It's a great pitching wedge on a great line. I did put some fade on it. Could have left it where it was, but let's see if we get in that 2-putt zone and stay there. That's pin high. That is the exact right distance. This is hole number 11. Doral the Blue Monster. MLM2 Pro is the launch monitor. Awesome Golf is the simulator software running from my gaming PC. So looks like we're going to start this off. There is sand all along the left-hand side. So we want to play this out to the right-hand side, then make an approach. We do want to keep it in the fairway. So we're going to look to play a 6-iron out to the right. So we're going to play a 6-iron on this line. Try to get it out there about 170-ish yards. And then we'll make the approach shot from there. But there is sand all around this hole. All right, let's go. 6-iron. Hole number 4. 286, par 4, 286 yards. It's a great 6-iron. Perfect. Look at that. We placed it exactly where we wanted. Right in between the bunker, right in the center. We got our 160-ish yards. So I said we were aiming for 170. We're in the fairway. That's the most important part. And then let's see where we ended up. So we have 121 yards left. It's up 5. Plays like 126. I think we'll still go ahead and play the pitching wedge. Because again, all we need to do is land on the green. And this is a 120-yard club. Where's the wind doing? 6-mile-an-hour wind in our face. So if you look in the left-hand corner under the score, there's a 5-mile-an-hour wind in our face. So we need to account for that. So I'm going to go ahead and just club up to a 9-iron. Again, if we hit it beyond, that's okay. We just want to try not be in the sand. But I think this might be the right call with the wind. Plays probably more like 130 with the wind. 9-iron. That's a great 9-iron. I got all of that, so let's just see where that ends up. Oh my gosh, it didn't read. What a great shot. That was a great shot with the 9-iron. That was an excellent shot. Okay, so I'm going to have to do that again, and that's my fault for probably not lining this ball up properly. It says ready to hit. If you look at the bottom left-hand corner, that's going to tell you that the MLM2 Pro is ready. Let's try this again. I see if I can make that same contact. That was amazing. All right, 9-iron. Yep, 2 in a row. That one red. And let's see if that went. Yes, the wind did affect it. That 9-iron only went 120 yards. We're pin high. So paying attention to the wind made a difference. Doral, hole number 12. It's a par 5. 557 yards. The launch monitor is the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. The software is the Rapsodo courseware software running on my iPad Pro 13-inch. So we're going to certainly have to split this into at least 3 shots. Our first shot is going to be the 3-wood, but we're going to play that back somewhere this direction. Okay, so we're going to take a 3-wood. This is pretty narrow, so we want to certainly keep it in the fairway. Might be playing 2 3-woods, might be playing 3-wood, 6-iron, 6-iron. We'll just see where this lands. Okay, 3-wood, par 5. Okay, I did kind of pull that across my body. I felt that. I'm going to be in the trees, but I should be able to play that. I think it's kind of open that direction. We're going to play it. We're not going to mulligan. We're going to have to just play it where it lies. So we're going to be laying up, obviously, for our next shot. Let's just see what we have here on the iPad. We know it's still going to take a few shots to get there. That's still 200 yards. We might be able to take the 2 hybrid. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the 2 hybrid. We have not hit one of those today. So welcome to the show, 2 hybrid. What we don't want to do is we do not want to catch that tree that's right in front of us. So we want to make some good contact with this, but we do not want to leave that club face open. Otherwise, it will just graze the tree. And no telling where it will end up. So 2 hybrid. This naturally kind of fades. Try to set up for a draw. Make good contact. So 2 hybrid, let's go. It's a great 2 hybrid. Yep, there's the spin. That's a great 2 hybrid. We're down the fairway, almost 200 yards. Kind of saved our bacon a little bit. Unfortunately, we're still going to have like 180-ish yards in, 192 yards. So yeah, we still got a long ways to go. I'm going to play this same 2 hybrid just because it's kind of what I need to do. Going to play it right there on that line, just given how that trajectory came off this club. The good news is we're in the fairway. So if we catch this pure with some fade, maybe we can run it up onto the green. So let's line it up. 2 hybrid. Solid 2 hybrid. There's the cut, unfortunately. And we ended up between the bunkers. So the only green spot there we landed in. So I'll take that. Now we're going to be chipping onto the green from there for a potential save. This is our 4th shot. So if we land in the 1-putt zone, that'll be considered a save. You guys can see how lengthy this golf course is. We're playing from the white tees so that we're at that 6,000 yard mark. 6,000 plus, I believe. 27 yards. Chip it. We just hit this shot a little bit ago, so kind of know the weight and swing. We are in the rough though, so it's going to take some speed and spin off. 30-yard chip's what we need. Oh my, that thing shot off. And it did go into the sand. That's exactly what happened. I took my eye off of it. Haven't done a shot like that in a while. Don't think I was concentrating. Now I need to flop it onto the green, 15 yards. Here we go. 15-yard flop. Did it read? Yes, it did. And we are in the 1-putt zone, fortunately. So I think we just walk away with a bogey on that. This is hole number 13, Doral the Blue Monster, SkyTrak launch monitor, SkyTrak software by ForeSight. This is a par 3, 171 yards. It's up 4, so this is going to play like 175. We're going to take a 6-iron into this par 3. Caught it a little thin and pulled across. So let's see if we clear that bunker. Hopefully we do. Oh, just barely. Now we're going to be chipping. So let's see if we can chip to save par. Going to be using the 58 degree. I think we'll aim it slightly, just 1 or 2 clicks this way. You can see the grain runs. Looks like it's right to left once it lands on the green. But if we fly it there the whole way, it does run away from us as well, 1 foot. So we need to make sure that we can stop it. Looking for that 20-yard chip here. 58 degree. Let's go. Felt good, like a nice, easy chip. Didn't run out as much as I thought it would. Let's go. Gonna end up with the bogey on that hole. This is hole number 10, Doral the Blue Monster, SkyTrak launch monitor, GSPro sim software. This is a par 4, 412 yards. So let's go ahead and set our distance. I'm gonna say we wanna probably go with the 3-wood. Try to get it at least 200 yards. And then we see where we are, where we go from there. Alrighty, let's go. 3-wood. It's a great 3-wood, blistered it. There's the cut coming back. Let's see if we got it far enough beyond that bunker. Let's get a kick. Nice, right off the mound. That's a well executed 3-wood. Let's see what's left. It looks like it's almost 200 yards. This is a par 4. Wow, that's pretty amazing. I think we play the same strategy again. We just want to get underneath the hole with the chance to chip up. So don't want to be in the bunker. So we're actually going to take a 7-iron and see if we can land underneath the hole. Then we'll worry about possibly chipping up. Our main objective is to stay out of that bunker. So hopefully we do not pull this shot. Just want to fly it, land it underneath the hole. 7-iron, hole number 14. Oh, pulled it across my body. But we did get some draw on it. So it's going back underneath the hole. See you later, man. We got our yardage, 170 yards. We have a 32-yard chip now to try to save this. So well executed 7-iron. Gonna just take my 58 degree, and that is gonna end up being about almost a half of a swing. All right, let's go, 58 degree. Let's chip it on and get in the circle. Hit a little bit fat. Don't know if I got it there. I didn't feel like I did, so unfortunately that's gonna give us a bogey, I believe. This is hole number 15 at Doral, the Blue Monster. The launch monitor is the MLM2 Pro. The software is Awesome Golf, and it's running on my gaming PC. So this is a par 3, 115 yards. Looks like there's a 6-mile-an-hour wind going from left to right. You can see that by the little weather sock in the upper left-hand corner. So we're going to play a pitching wedge and kind of count on the wind taking it back across towards the pin. So I'm going to try to play a draw, see if I can fight that wind a little bit. All right, here we go. Pitching wedge with some draw, hopefully. Yes, I got draw on that. Let's see what it does. There it is. It's drawing. What a great shot. Look at that, guys. We got a birdie. We almost landed it in the cup. Doral, the Blue Monster. This is hole number 16. It's a par 4, 258 yards. The launch monitor is the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro. The software is the Rapsodo courseware software. And the device that's presenting this sim software is my iPad Pro 13-inch. So we're going to finish this up here. Let's go. Looks like we don't need to go that distance. So we're going to try to cut this in half with our 6-iron. Maybe go 170 yards and leave ourselves about 110. Yep, that seems to be the play. So we're going to take the 6-iron, see if we can get it down there, cut it in half, then make a decent approach from there. So 6-iron, let's go. Hole number 16, par 4. I pulled it. Might be in the bunker. Yes, I am. I felt that all the way. But again, the Rapsodo is telling me exactly what I expect in terms of shot. It's not sugarcoating anything. That was a poor shot. But I can see if we can manage it out of this sand, out of this fairway bunker. 107 is what it needs, plus 7, 114. That's 120-ish yards. I think we go ahead and play the 9 out of here just because we got to compensate for the penalty from the terrain. So I'm going to play a 9-iron. It's a little bit much, but I'd rather play this. In fact, the pitching, well, okay, it's up. That's why. So we're playing this like 117 yards, but out of the bunker. So want to fly this about 125. See if we can get it on the green. All right, 9-iron. It's a great 9-iron. Out of the bunker. We calculated, we flew it. I think we stayed in the 2-putt zone, so I think we're okay. We should have parred that. Yes, we're on the line. Hole number 17, Doral the Blue Monster. SkyTrak launch monitor, SkyTrak software by ForeSight. This is a par 4, 310 yards. We're going to start off with a 6-iron, and then if we get all the yardage out of that, we're going to actually play either a 7 or an 8. Just depends on where we land. 6-iron. It's a great 6-iron. Nice contact on that. We should reach our mark, 160, 170. Yeah, there it is. In fact, we got almost 180 out of it. So that's going to leave us a good distance to approach in. 135 it looks like. Probably going to be playing a 9-iron into this. It just depends on how far up it is. So almost 140. All we have to do is land on the green though. So we'll go ahead and play the 9 up to the green. Okay, 9-iron. Looking to carry it there the whole way. There is some bunkers in the front, so we want to make sure we clear that. Just got to make pure contact. It's a solid 9-iron. On a great line. I think we got it there. Yes, indeed. That's going to 2-putt us for par. This is hole number 18, Doral the Blue Monster. SkyTrak launch monitor, GSPro simulator software. This is a par 4, and this is a brutal hole in terms of driving. You have to drive it, keep it out of the water. There's water that's all along the left-hand side, and it's narrow. So we're going to start off with the 3-wood. Try our best to keep it dry. I think if we can keep this first shot dry, then we should be okay. It all depends on this drive. So 3-wood, hole number 18. We topped it. The good news is the ball did not read. SkyTrak did not read it, so we get another shot at it. Sometimes we get lucky. That was one occasion. Okay, let's reset. Let's hit this 3-wood properly and get it down there. There we go. That's a well-executed 3-wood. Let's see if we got enough cut on it to bring it back to the fairway. And we didn't. So we're actually going to have to take a drop. We're not going to re-hit it. And we're going to end up really fighting this hole now. That is the downside about this hole. This hole is very, very difficult. Could have taken an iron to keep it in the play, but like I said, we had to try to at least go for it. So let's go ahead and drop the ball right there. So we're going to drop the ball. We're going to aim this direction. I'm going to go ahead and just take a 5-iron and try to get it up and over the water and position ourselves for a nice approach shot. The thing is I don't believe we're going to actually be able to save par here. We would have to be reaching the green on this shot. So let's just see what happens. We want to get it over the water and into the fairway. That's the objective. Choked up on a 5-iron. We hit it fat, and I think we pulled it. So we might be in the water again. So guys, this is how not to play the 18th at Doral. We're just going to walk it up there. We're going to have to deal with whatever we're going to have to deal with. So I'm going to drop the ball, just like I literally just did. I dropped the ball. Going to play, let's see, 160 yards. We'll go ahead and play the 7-iron. Again, we just want to get it down there, make an approach. This is already our 5th shot, so we've already got, we're already over par. We got to save it, see if we can just get up there. That's a great 7-iron. There we go. Maybe should have just hit 3 of those and we would have been safe. Alrighty. Got us 160 yards. That was our goal. Keep it in the fairway. Give ourselves a chance to chip up. That's a 60-yard chip. So let's see if we can finish this off. We are already at double. So this will likely be a 3 or a 4, depending on where we land after this shot right here. Gonna go with the 58 degree. Gonna go with almost a full shot. I believe that's what a 58 degree is, which I do have my wedge matrix. I just don't have it out here with me. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to do almost a full shot. I know that a half shot is about 40 yards. 3/4 is probably about what I'm looking for. All right, 58 degree. Hit red. Great shot. Bounced everywhere, but I hit that thing really high in the center, and unfortunately we ended up with the quad. So that'll do that. So that was the 18th hole at Doral the Blue Monster in this mashup of launch monitors, sim software. I hope you guys found that entertaining. My goal was just to showcase all the possibilities of all the different options you have. Most of this software was running from my gaming PC. However, the Rapsodo software was actually running from my iPhone. So that's some cool stuff right there. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate your following. I'll talk to you next time.